The most unique character in Marvel Rivals. Which character is it? For me, the character that I think is the most unique is Spider-Man. Now, Spider-Man, it seems like there's no in between. It seems like people will either say the character is the worst in the game or the best. No in between. I've never heard anybody say Spider-Man's just like average. I have a game where somebody says, yo, thanks for carrying me, bro. I was playing Spider-Man. The next game I play, you know what the team says? Yo, you sold our game. Why? We lost because of you, Spider-Man. It feels like there's no in between. We lost because of my Spider-Man, or we won because of my Spider-Man. The reason for this is because Spider-Man stands out. His playstyle stands out the most, in my opinion, from what I've seen. Spider-Man stands out the most in playstyles out of every single character in Marvel Rivals. So is Spider-Man the best or the worst or both? I don't know. It seems like most people think Spider-Man sucks. Even my older brother, who's a top 500 Overwatch player that kind of has a good say in this type of stuff because, you know, he plays pretty competitively in first-person shooters. And if he's playing competitively in first-person shooters, hitting top 500 in Overwatch, scrimming with a sweaty pro team in Overwatch, coming over to Marvel Rivals, which is basically the Overwatch of Marvel Rivals, Marvel, he should have a pretty good say in this. But I don't believe him. Even though I am more of a casual when it comes to first-person shooters, I think there is so much potential in Spider-Man, and he's the most slept on character because the game just came out. There's so much tech that's being evolved. There's so much potential that the character I think has. And I mean, even him having the most stars, meaning he takes the most skill to play, it's gonna take time for people to fully develop Spider-Man into the character that he really is. So, what is this character's potential? Well, let me show you. First of all, I've learned these different comps in Overwatch from my older brother that's a top 500 Overwatch player, and there's three. You have Rush, Poke, and Dive. Spider-Man lies within the Dive. Oh, whoops, I'm flipping off my ring finger. But anyways, look, Spider-Man lies within the Dive comp. And my older brother that's a top 500 Overwatch player says the meta right now in Marvel Rivals is a sustain comp, which means you play to soak and sustain and play longer fights. So Spider-Man doesn't really fit into there. Does he? I feel like he can still fit into a sustain meta because while he can't really dive and kill like a dive comp would, he can be in places that no other character can be as much because he has the most movement in the entire game. You can't think Spider-Man sucks when he has something that no other character has in the game. Sure, it might be a sustained meta, but if I can be places that nobody else can be, left, right, up, and down, all around, swinging with 3 web slings, I can be behind the enemy. And if they're not looking at me, then I'm just going to keep getting shots on. I'm going to keep getting damage. I'm going to approach. And if they turn around, then I'm back out. I web sling out. I'm playing to annoy them. I'm playing to make them look behind them. So my team is looking at them, shooting at them. And they have to either look at the team that they're facing or behind them where I'm attacking them. They're sandwiched between every single angle that Spider-Man can get to while they have to look at my team. So Spider-Man doesn't suck, in my opinion, as much as people make him out to be. I feel like he has potential that we just have to master. We have to master the tech. We have to master just playing fast and just playing to annoy and not playing to be in there as much and let them look at you as much because you are easy to kill. You have like the lowest HP. You are like a tracer. You are diving. And he just has a lot of mastery that everybody needs to master to really get him to be a good character. So, I mean, look, he's got strengths and weaknesses, all right? He's the fastest character in the game. He has the most cool tech in the game. I'd argue he's the most fun character to play in the game once you actually really get a feel for him because he's so fast. Me personally, I just love the fast movement in any game. I can't get enough of it, and he's just got a really tough learning curve, you know. But weakness wise, right, he's just so easy to kill. He has little health and he doesn't do as much damage. Maybe he could get a damage buff, but he's still so annoying because he's just moving around the map. He's this little fly, this little bug that you cannot kill, and if you look at him, then you're gonna die to the opponents that are shooting you from the front while he's hitting it from the back. Hey yo, with his web shots, he's shooting from the back with his web shots, bro. Hey, yo. Anyways, with all that said, do you think Spider-Man is the best character or the worst character in the game? Do you think Spider-Man has potential to be S tier? Do you think he needs a buff with damage? Do you think that he's fine how he is? Do you hate playing against Spider-Man? What are your thoughts on Spider-Man? Let me know in the comments down below. Thank you for watching. I'm going to go live for 24 hours on the 21st because it was my birthday today and I turned 18. So thank you for watching. Subscribe if you enjoyed the video and see you all tomorrow in that 24-hour stream. It's going to be big.